Wait a goddamn minute, this is not Hearts of Iron 4. How the fuck am I supposed to kill Italians when they don't even exist? Welcome guys, today we have a little change of scenery. I haven't played this game in like a month or something like that. The last time I played it I was recording my actual first video, which was with New Africa, but it's very fucking awful and bad. I also have like 9 hours of footage and I'm only in 1896 and I really wanted to finish the campaign. The game also fucking updated and now my save is in fucking danger because the developers have no fucking respect for this. I did play this game very much though, for like 8 months after the release, pretty much every day. I really like it, but I haven't played in a while as I said, so I don't know if I remember anything. So let's see how it's gonna go. We're actually gonna play with an objective this time. For the achievements, I already did economic dominance and hegemony. The only one I miss is egalitarian society and learn the game, but I'm not gonna do this. My goal is to have all achievements except the one which you have to complete the learn the game objective. Anyway, let's go. We're not gonna play any of these countries because France fucking sucks. We don't really fuck with Russia nowadays. China is fucking hard and Mexico I already played. Well, I've been looking around for some time now and I decided I want to play Dynam. I think this is the region that I played the fucking least in this game. And Dynam is a pretty strong country. It has 6 million population and it's in a pretty alright position to expand. We're gonna play with AI behavior towards player on lenient though. This way I should be able to conquer some territory before I have to fight the entire fucking planet. Because in this game, if you didn't know, if you play as fucking Lahej and you want to conquer Katiri, you will probably have to fight the British and the French. So we don't want that to happen. Okay, here we are. Let's see. First I think we're gonna go for machine tools and then we're gonna grab line infantry because currently we fucking fight with swords and spears. We got pretty alright resources. We have coal and iron inside of our borders. Unfortunately, the closest sulfur to us is the one in Sumatra and this island right here. That means we will have to build a fucking navy. And we can also get lead from this state right here. We literally have no urban buildings except 3 government administrations and not very much rural buildings as well. So the first thing we're gonna do is gonna build a tooling workshop in Annam and then 1 coal mine, so we can switch our urban center to gas street light for more services. Oh wait, before that I will build 2 construction sectors. Unfortunately, all of our states and pretty much the entire Indochina region have this modifier here, Indochinese forest, which gives us minus 10% construction efficiency and minus 10% infrastructure. This is not that bad, but it's gonna take us back a bit. As for interest go, we're gonna declare interest in Indonesia. And we're gonna start improving relations with Great Qing and with the Stinky British. And with the East India Company, why not? We currently have a truce with Siam that will last another 3 years, so we cannot attack them or their vessels. And looks like Cambodia is our tributary, so we are gonna make it a full-fledged vessel. We will of course have to recruit a general. They are all very fucking terrible, but this one is the best with the mountain combat expert. And we need another one, so we are gonna take this one with artillery command. I don't know why this will be any good because we don't have any fucking cannons. Anyway, let's promote this guy also. We're not gonna mobilize yet because it is very important to keep the enemy not very scared. It's good if they are a little scared, like they are worried here. But if we mobilize, they will go from worried to fearful, which will mean that they have a higher chance to call in somebody to help them, like the British or something like that. Oh fuck, I almost forgot, I didn't set up any budgets. We're gonna put some consumption taxes on services, alcohol, luxury clothes, and tea, why not? And we're also gonna put road maintenance on Tonkin and Annam, and promote social mobility in our highest population state, which is Annam. So far so good, nobody joined, and we entered the countdown to war phase, so nobody is ever gonna join. We can now mobilize our generals and send them to the front lines. Look at this, boys, very immersive gameplay. The strategy of this strategy game really shows. You can manage your generals a lot. You have a lot of options like attack, or don't attack, or don't do anything. Truly a masterpiece of a system. And our first war is here. We're gonna crush Cambodia. Unfortunately, for now we cannot pass any laws, except the local police force, but it's shit. We're gonna wait to get dedicated police force. Somehow we have 55k men and they have 15k, and they managed to demoralize 30k of my men. I really don't understand how the combat in this game works. Anyway, we pushed one time in their territory, so now we can stop fighting, because they will eventually capitulate, and there is no need to use more resources and manpower for them. Looks like our first building from the investment pool is gonna be a banana plantation. The people have spoken, they want more bananas. Our standard of living just plummeted for some fucking reason. It was at almost 10, now it's 7.7. And we can finally peace out with the Cambodians. There we go, they are now brown. And they pay us 700, which is fucking pathetic, but it's something. We can now build a fourth construction sector. Man, I love how this fucking game looks. Look at all this fucking detail, and I'm not even on the highest settings. This is hands down the most beautiful game Paradox have ever put on this world. I wish you could have Hearts of Iron looking this good. Well, when they will release Hearts of Iron 5, I think it would look way better than this, and will also run faster. But I think we will have to wait at least 3 more years for that to happen. Oh no, what's this shit? We're actually making money, you know what that means? It means we are playing the game wrong. In this game you have to be in that all the fucking time. Time to build more construction sectors. The British just landed in Beijing. Seems like the opium trade will continue. Bruh, is this the Great Wall of China? Damn, this is beautiful. Look at this shit. Wait, why the fuck is there a section like this here? Anyway, back to Vietnam. Our tooling workshop is about to be finished. It only took us 2.5 years. Our truce with Siam has 10 more months left. And there we go, our truce with Siam is over, so it's time to conquer Laos. We're pretty similar in army, but we got the brain and they don't, because they are a stupid AI and they don't know the game like I do. Oh, we can actually sway the British for an obligation. That means they are gonna put us in their market, and I don't really think I want that. Sorry, Miss Victoria, I don't want to be your little bitch. You can shove it. We're actually gonna start conscripting a bit to get that upper hand in the battle. And we're gonna wait just a little bit more. And fuck me. Look at this shit, I paused a nanosecond too late. I was gonna wait until the end of the escalation phase, and then I was gonna add this state and this state to the war, but I think we're only fighting for Laos now. It's only my second fucking war and I'm already doing mistakes. God damn it. Remember what I was saying about the brain? I take that back. The war have started, we only need to push once here. And looks like the Siamese don't want to help, which is fine for me. Oh, they're actually attacking us on the other fronts. Unfortunately for them, my sticks and stones are better than theirs. There we go, our battle is done, and now we're gonna sit on this front until the war ends. Oh shit, I'm making money again. I've been caught lacking again. What the fuck, guys, why didn't you tell me? Oh, they actually pushed into Cambodia this time. And they only want to humiliate me. Well, I will see who humiliates who. Then they are really pushing. I will have to hire another general. This one looks fine, although he's bold and I don't trust bold people. Oh no, they actually managed to capture my fucking capital. I'm gonna push them back here though. Fortunately, their war goal is ticking down faster than mine, so we're gonna win anyway. And it's because they have taken more casualties than us. There we go, we now invented the lathe. And it's time to switch to gas street lights. And after that, more logging camps. And the war is over. We got this little state right here now, which we're gonna incorporate immediately. It's only gonna take 5 years. This state right here, it's very good because although it has this debuff, Indochinese Forest, it also has this Mekong River, which gives it 20 infrastructure. Now we're locked in another truce with Siam for 4 more years. Wonderful mechanics. Our infamy is almost 0 again, so I think I'm gonna build a little navy and start conquering some little nations. I think 10 will be enough for now. Actually, I'm gonna do 11 because this general has 11 troops. And if you don't have enough ships, you will get a big debuff. But before that, I'm gonna conquer this little state here from Burma. Get access to this leather right here. Although they have half of our population, they almost have the same number of battalions as us, which is not really great. Fuck me, I did the same fucking mistake again. I paused a little bit too late again and I cannot add any more goals. I wanted some more reparations. Well, fuck it. I'm gonna send all my generals to defend this front now. I'm also gonna start mobilizing a little. I was gonna just sit there and let them attack me a bit, but the Cambodians are fucking insane. They are going at it with 15 fucking troops. And of course that ended fucking terribly. The Cambodians keep fucking attacking and they are getting obliterated every time. I fucking hate having vassals in this game, because when I will eventually push and capture this a little bit of territory here, the Cambodians will keep attacking, and when they lose, the enemy is gonna push me back, which is fucking annoying. Oh, look at that, the intelligentsia started a political movement to enact cultural exclusion. Let's see. We're only gonna piss off the petite bourgeoisie, but they are fucking weak, so let's go. I think we're finally gonna accept the Lao culture, which is prevalent in this area that I'm gonna conquer. Alright, and the first event for our law gives us 15% success chance. Nice. The Cambodians sent so many men to die that they now have only 1,700 men in 15 battalions. They should have had 15k men here. This is fucking ridiculous. And they keep fucking attacking. Oh, and look at that, our advantage have grew to 19% from 3 and the Burmans have stopped attacking now. So I think we'd start to try our luck. Although I don't think we're gonna manage to push. They're only down to 58 war support. And yeah, the battle doesn't look very good. Although we have more men, they have more defense. And yeah, this wasn't a good fight. Okay, and the cultural exclusion has successfully progressed to the consideration phase. Wonderful. Alright, our second battle is looking way better. We almost have twice the men they have. And yeah, this looks like a win. Alright, unfortunately I don't think we can just chill on the border now because of the Cambodians. Yeah, they're gonna fucking attack, so we will have to attack too. Because if we don't, and they attack with very little men and they lose very bad, the enemy is gonna push way more than if we were attacking with all our army. And it looks like we win anyway, so it's okay. And we went straight to the adoption phase. This went on very fucking quick. And the Burmans are ready to peace out. Now we have a really weird shape. And I think it's time to annex Cambodia. They did way too much harm to be left alive. And looks like the British and the East India Company are on our side. They were on our side the last war also. I don't know what's up with them. Why do they like me so much? I'm getting suspicious. And we now have cultural exclusion in 1842. Oh damn, the Cambodians didn't even recover from the Burmese war. They only have 2.5k men in 12 battalions. If it isn't your own actions coming back to bite you, Cambodia. Oh damn. The East India Company declared war on the Sikh Empire for Punjab. And it looks like they are fucking losing. The Sikhs are pushing into India. That would have been fucking great if they would have wanted to conquer anything. This is probably the thing that I hate the most in this game. Is that usually when the AI gets attacked, they don't ask for territory, they only want war reparations. Well, except if they fight the player. Because in that case, they will want to take stuff. And that's bad fucking game design. Because the map is not changing very much without your involvement. Well, I guess they made some progresses. Remember when Russia used to have those two states right here untouched for the entirety of the game? And you couldn't even reach them because they were both inside of Russia. Oh damn, those are interesting borders here in the Ottomano-Egyptian war. Looks like the Ottomans are gonna get back their coast. There we go, we are now one Cambodia bigger. We only missed this Cambodia right here, which we will get in about 20 months. Our infamy just hit 0 again, so it's time to do some conquering. And we're gonna go for this little nation right here, because it only has 1 battalion, and it will give us a land connection to the other 2 nations from here. I forgot that in this game it takes 35 years to fully employ your naval bases, so we only have 2 ships ready, and we have 12 battalions in this army, and the enemy only has 1, so I think they're gonna win the battle when we invade. And yep, looks like they're gonna repel our attack, although they are outnumbered 6-1. We only have 1 offense. The only way to fix that is to either wait 84 years for this naval base to fill up a little bit more, or we can just hire another general. And we only have 10 now instead of 11, this isn't working. I hired 1 more and now it's 8, although it costs me a lot of bureaucracy. It's 10 for every general. Oh damn, the Prussians went at it. They're at war with both Austria and France in 1844, and they're kinda getting their ass kicked. They're pushing into France, but the Austrians are already capturing their capital. That means probably we're not gonna have a Germany this game, which, you know what, I'm happy about. The Germans are not very cool. Also, the Ottomans took everything except this state right here, which upsets me very fucking much. Oh, what the fuck, I missed this earlier. The Russians are on the side of the Prussians, what the fuck. How the fuck could I not see that? And we finally got them. I had to naval invade them 5 or 6 times, and they won every single time with only 1 battalion. I'm so glad I didn't went for any of the other 2. Because I wouldn't have been able to land. And my naval bases are still at 1.8k, but I think it's because I don't have any ships. So I queued up some shipyards. Okay, now we own this little strip of land here, time to expand. And we have finally figured out the magnificent war tactic to stand in a line and shoot at the enemy. Only when it's our turn. We're not savages. We let the enemy shoot once, then we shoot once, and then repeat. Anyway, we cannot switch first because we don't have any fucking guns. Although, if you look at this picture right here, they clearly have guns. A couple guys do. Where did you get those from, eh? This is probably the thing I hate most about this game. I just got this journal entry which says that a crop failure has brought immeasurable suffering to our people. Although if you go to my market, I am in a surplus of grain. And in my opinion, this event should never happen this way. It should only happen if you have a deficit of food or something like that. And with this event now, for the next 4 years, my population will not grow that much. So that's a bummer. Damn bro, this little nation got hands. I sent 7k men to fight 2k and they're winning. They have 28 fucking defense and I have 9 offense. It's not fair. I'll have to send more soldiers. Alright, I have finished the little war here and I checked with the Siamese and they didn't invent the gun yet. So we're gonna go to war with them. For this little nation right here. They want to humiliate me again. Poor bastards. Added quite a bit of workers this time and it got us a bit infamous, but we should be alright. And that's what I'm talking about. Nobody joined. Wonderful. We now just have to defend the fronts and we are gonna do a little bit of a shenanigans and use the boats to invade the capital with this guy. We should hold pretty well now. Yep, we're winning every single battle and in 4 weeks we should land in Bangkok. And there we go, our invasion is successful. I would like to push this front instead though. Oh, and the same is left, so I'm gonna push this front right here also. And I'm gonna deploy those guys in the north. Wonderful. And why the fuck did this army went here? What the fuck? They just abandoned this front and went here for some fucked up reason. And now this front with this front became one. Okay, my generals keep shifting and I don't like this. Just stay where I put you, please. And there we go. Siam have been reduced to the modern day borders. Now we're just gonna chill a little bit until our infamy reaches 0. And then I think I'm gonna conquer Johor and those 2 nations here. I have waited 2 more years and now my naval bases managed to hire 200 more sailors. I genuinely think that it will take until 1890 to fully hire 11k men. Emperor Louis Napoleon Bonaparte, ha ha ha. Look at me, I'm French. And I have a silly mustache, ha ha ha. This might sound very controversial, but why do we still need France? Why do we still allow them to exist? I'm just genuinely asking. Feel free to educate me in the comments. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking hot. So I have this AC, right? It's not in my room, it's in the living room. And it's like 4 meters away in front of the door in the living room. I turn it on, I put it on 20 degrees Celsius. And I'm keeping my door open. And I let it like that 2-3 hours. It's getting really cool in the living room. In my room it's 4 or 5 degrees warmer anyway, but it's decent. And literally the moment I turn off the AC and close my door, 5 minutes later the temperature rises another 8 degrees. I literally tested it. It was 25 degrees when I stopped the AC. I closed the door, 5 minutes later it's 29. This cannot be how the laws of thermodynamics work. I refuse. Anyway, at this point everybody knows that we're all gonna die because of the global warming. So let's get back to the game, shall we? I'm gonna try to pass professional army. It's gonna piss off the landowners, but fuck them, right? The first fucking event and we have 2 negative outcomes. Fuck this shit. I'm gonna cancel it and I'm gonna try to pass the homestead law. I literally don't know what it does, but it's better than serfdom. Oh, never mind. It seems like it's a little bit outside of the landowners' boundaries. So they're gonna rebel if I pass that. Unlucky. We can finally switch to iron frame buildings. This will definitely trash our economy, but we have to do it. I will actually downgrade these construction sectors to 6 to be a little bit more manageable. And we will have to immediately build more iron. A lot. And a couple tooling workshops. And we can finally enact dedicated police force. In 1850. We're currently dealing with the Malay uprising, and as you can see my naval bases are nowhere near full. I only have 3 usable, and those guys have 8 battalions. I don't think I'm gonna be able to capitulate them. Surprisingly enough, we did land. First try also. Finally, the atmospheric engine. I was waiting for this from the start of the game, because we are in great need of some iron. And now with just a click of a button we have resolved this problem. We no longer need iron, we need coal now, and some tools. And now that our little revolt has been put down, it's time to conquer Johor. And this is perfect, now we have a claim on it, so it's only gonna cost 4 infamy to conquer this. Wonderful. And after this war, our truce with Siam is gonna expire and we're gonna go to war with Siam again. I can also lower the taxation a little. We finally got dedicated police force. So I'm gonna try my luck at the homestead. It has a 46% chance, which is fucking huge because there is an agitator that wants this. And it will only upset the landlords a little bit, which is fine. The war in Malaya is done. Time for the third Dynam Siamese war. We're gonna go for Chiang Mai. And we're also gonna get this state right here and probably Bangkok. So we will only leave Siam with this state right here. I can't really take them all because they are too expensive. And it will put me over 50 infamy, which is dangerous. Damn, the homestead is already to the adoption phase. This went on really goddamn quick. I like that. There we go, I added all my war goals and now I am at 46 infamy. And nobody joined. Siam is now toasted, if they weren't already. Alright, and now that we abolish serfdom, it's time to build some religious schools. We kind of need them, we only have 16% of our population able to read, which is probably equivalent to the modern day American literacy rate. Which is pretty much what the modern day USA literacy rate is, roughly. The battles are pretty easy. Who would have thought that having a gun is way better than having a spear? Although our bald guy here is holding a sword. And the Siamese have folded pretty quick. Now if you rotate the camera this way, it looks like we are eating the Siamese. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. They only have 1 million population and 600k GDP. And we have 13 and 13 million. Oh damn, we are already the 12th largest economy worldwide. We're just one place behind Prussia. Well, I guess they lost that war early and they didn't really eat a lot of German miners. Oh no. Remember this Egyptian state that the Ottomans left here? Well, the British are coming after it. And also they want to puppet Oman. My naval bases are halfway there if you wonder. I only built them like 15 years ago. I am starting to need a lot of paper, so I think my next move will be to annex those two little nations right here on the tip of Sumatra. Well, do you guys remember that war I told you about where Britain goes after this state in Egypt? Well, it escalated a little bit and now Britain is fighting Egypt, Oman, as well as the Russians, the Americans and the Prussians. And all of that for this state with 300k population and Oman, which I don't think is worth it if you ask me. Oh, and if you wonder why all of those nations are fighting Britain is for the fucking Columbia district, which is going to Russia. Well, at least they have a land connection to it. It could have been worse. Way worse. The first event was negative for professional army again. I fucking hate this shit. I will be stuck on peasants' levies forever. Remember when I said that next I'm gonna conquer these two nations? Well, never mind, this one has a defensive pact with the Dutch East Indies and this one with Portugal, so we're gonna go for Brunei next. Wait, we got a setback. Well, this is fucking funny, I just seen France turning a paler blue, and I was gonna do a bit about them and having a revolution and becoming a republic or something like that. And before I literally pause the game and click on them, they are in a civil war now with the French Peasant Republic. This is the most French thing that ever happened in Victoria 3. Damn, looks like the fun is over. The Dutch East Indies are supporting Brunei now. Well, that's not necessarily bad, they don't have many battalions. And they only have line infantry with no support, so I think I'm gonna beat them easy. Maybe we can steal this little state from them. That would be great. Oh, and now this silly little guy sided with Brunei. Maybe we can get him as a puppet. Now that we have our fucking naval bases fully employed. See? Only took 3 more years. Oh yeah, never mind. I cannot conquer this one because this is a puppet. I thought this was territory controlled by them, but it's not. So I think in exchange I'm gonna get Sayak as a vassal and I will take this little state and North Sumatra here. It shouldn't be that hard. Okay, so I put on the list of war goals, vassaling this country and taking North Sumatra. I unfortunately cannot take this little state right here because this will put me over 50 infamy and Spain is already leaning towards helping them. So I think that would be just enough to put them over the edge, so let's hope they don't join. And it's fine, we're clear now. Alright, so we are gonna start with invading this little guy right here because he's the most defenseless. They only have 9 battalions. Oh damn, they have line infantry and support. They have a pretty strong army, they don't have guns though. And we're gonna land with the first naval invasion. Good, now send in the army. Damn, they're really raiding our convoys. Jesus Christ, I don't fucking understand how navies work in this game. The Dutch East Indies only have 13 flotillas and I have 11. And I made them to escort my convoys to this place right here, but all my convoys are dead. And they don't seem to protect them at all. Oh, never mind, they recovered a bit. Okay, yeah, they recovered. Well, Sayak just capitulated, which means we will not be able to get North Sumatra, unfortunately, because there is no way we can land an army on the Dutch East Indies. But overall, this war is a definite win for us. The invasion of Brunei is going on, and although we have 2 setbacks on this law, we already got to the consideration phase and we have 30% chance, which is pretty good. I think we're gonna get it this time. There we go, we won. I just switched my army to mobile artillery and now I am a unrecognized major power. And if you don't know what that means, it means that we can puppet more guys now, like Burma, if we were to not be such good friends. And I think we are also getting less infamy now. I think this was 8 infamy before I got to major power rank. We also have the 11th largest economy in the world, with around 4 million behind Prussia. Damn, man. I was expecting to quickly record the video and post it today, but I forgot how fucking slow this game moves. I filmed for around 4 hours and I am only in 1859, which is only like 25% of the game. Well, it's fine, I'm having a lot of fun. I hope you guys get entertained as well. Let's see, 3 more days until the check. We have a pretty high chance, 37% is a lot. Let's see. Damn it. Oh god, it's a negative event also. I should have just waited in silence and see what happens. God damn it, another negative event. And another negative event. And another negative event. I went for this country right here because they have a gold mine and a couple buildings that need men. And the thing that I have the most now, it's men. We almost have 2 million peasants. And the Dutch East Indies joined again. But this time I'm not gonna ask for any territories from them. I will instead liberate some countries and liberate some of their subjects. And that would just be amazing for us if we could pull that out. Because we will liberate them and after that we are gonna subjugate them. And our dream to have a professional army has ended abruptly. With the 3rd setback, I think. I was looking forward to hire an agitator in order to pass some laws. But if I select only show available, nobody can be hired by me. Why is the fucking emperor here? Why is he an agitator? He's also fucking alcoholic. Anyway, I'm gonna start enacting National Guard. And I fucked it up again, I couldn't add any war goals. That's a pity. And I don't think my troops are gonna get to the front line in time. I was really happy seeing my puppet pushing into the Dutch East Indies here with the empty front. Then I fucking zoomed out and I seen this. The fuckers left this front in order to invade my capital. And just like that they occupied half of my country. But they left this front open, so I'm just gonna take it back. Alright boys, infamy has reached 0. It's time to puppet my old friend Burma. Okay, so the biggest bullshit in this game just happened. We were in like the middle of the escalation phase and suddenly my war goal disappeared. So I thought, oh well, they just gave up. But no, I got around 10 infamy and we now have a truce of 5 years with them. And that's because they just increased their rank. When I started to puppet them, they were on the 102 position or something like that, and they increased to 37, so now they're the same rank at me, so my war goal cancelled. That's just fucking great, I love this game. Well, I will have to finish up Siam now. What just happened now is awful because we just got the relation hit from that. We had around 40 with Great Britain and they are now at 18 because our relations were damaged with 10 points because I tried to puppet Burma, and now with another 10-12 points because I want to annex this state from Siam. I don't think they're gonna join the war though, they are busy in Beijing again. Oh, and look at that! Russia just got Outer Manchuria. This is a very rare sight in my games. Looks like Mr. Nikolai is very busy today. And damn bro, he's 67, he looks like he's fucking 80. Life in Russia is hard. Hippity hoppity, all of Siam is now my property. National Guard went through pretty easily. Now we have this movement right here to enact interventionism, which I will gladly take, because traditionalism sucks ass. Oh damn, look at that, we're officially the 10th largest economy on the planet, just behind the Japanese. But they have twice our population. We just passed interventionism and now we have access to a lot of new laws, so I'm gonna start to implement per capita taxation now for this beautiful 30k right here. Gonna piss off the landlords a little bit, but it's gonna be fine. Unfortunately, my government is unacceptable and it takes a fucking lot for the checkpoints to roll. Damn, look at those money. Now that we have passed interventionalism, we actually have access to more of this investment pool, because we banked a lot this game, so I'm gonna start building some construction sectors, starting with 5 and see where we go from there. God damn, Sweden is kicking ass. They tried to unite Scandinavia. They're fighting a lot of people and they're winning. Oh, never mind, the UK is helping them. I didn't see that. I was hyping. Oh my fucking god. Germany just united under Austria. Under my very eyes. This is a fucking monstrous Germany. It's gonna be fun. Anyway, I was just saying that I was hyping Sweden up and then I've seen that they're the British cuck, so I give up. Oh nice, and now that Prussia doesn't exist anymore, we are on the 8th place. Oh my fucking god, guys. Look at this. The Americans have a black president in 1869. Is this the good ending? Did the Russians conquering Oregon change American history forever? Did they just become based? Okay, so I cleaned up North Borneo a little bit and I chilled. My infamy is now 5.2 and I have my eyes on the big prize. The big prize being Madagascar. And this will give me 24.9 infamy, just under 25. So I think I'm gonna wait until I reach 0 and then I'm gonna try getting the Merina Kingdom for myself. Oh damn, this is the biggest Scandinavia I ever seen in this game. They usually never get Finland, and because of that they passed me in GDP. That's sad. God fucking damn it, Germany has been a thing for like 5 seconds and they are already at war with France. That's the most cliche thing that happened in this game so far. Also, the fact that the motherfucker stole my color, do you see this? They are literally the same color as I am. Don't like this. Those guys just capitulated and now I'm only at war with Oman. And now there is this bug that's very fucking annoying, which has been in the game since the very launch of Victoria 3. And it's that when you fight more than one people and one of them surrenders, no matter how low the other guy that you still fight war support goes and how much they want to peace out, you cannot. It literally says here, Oman will likely agree to this peace deal, but I cannot press this because they are a secondary country in this war and I cannot do this, so I have to wait until the war score ticks down to -100, which will take another 6 months or something like that. I think this is very fucking stupid and it could be fixed very fucking fast, but nobody's doing it. I mean, I think that I don't know anything about programming, but this seems a very easy fix and I'm just mad, you know, because it's wasting a lot of my time. Also, President Douglas has some fucking balls and some mischievous plans. They just annexed this state from China with 18 million population, Jesus. This little state right here literally has half of the entire US population. Jesus Christ, Britain has no fucking chill, they puppeted Afghanistan now. And they are also trying to open the Japanese market. Well, since the US is busy with China, somebody had to do it, right? Next up, I think, what about we do something in 1874 that the US doesn't have even in 2023? And that's it, public health insurance. Anyway, our infamy just hit 0 again, so it's time to finally puppet Burma. Germany just actually won the war against the UK, Scandinavia and the US, and they truly unified this time. I have to say, I never seen such a perfect Germany done by the AI until now. It's almost beautiful, almost. They only miss one little state. Oh man, the UK is fucking rad. They literally declared war on Russia just to humiliate them. And they sure are humiliating them. Oh whoa. This is kind of the first time that I look at markets and the British are expanding like crazy. I mean, they got Scandinavia, the Benelux, Spain in their market. They also fucking got Brazil. And the Russians are also expanding. They got Persia and Egypt. And I haven't been left of the game myself. I got Gaza into my market. And they are ruled by a naked man. And they actually have a higher literacy rate than I do. They have 47 and I have 35. Our infamy is approaching 0 again. I'm gonna wait for those ammunition plants to finish so I can switch my infantry to skirmish infantry finally. And then I'm gonna go to conquer Aceh which will also bring in the Dutch East Indies. And hopefully I can grab a little bit of Sumatra or Borneo. Do you guys remember this part of China that the Americans conquered a while ago? Well, it revolted and the Americans just let it go without a fight. And now this little country right here is independent. I say little, but they almost have as much population as I do. So as soon as I hit 29 infamy or something like that, I will vassalize them. I currently have 36. Bro, what the fuck is this? Another, oh my fucking god. Britain, can you fucking chill? This is like the 6th war with Russia in the last 10 years or something like that. And they want to humiliate. They humiliated Russia 4 times by now. Just stop, he's already dead. Just look at Tsar Alexander's face. He looks so fucking done with this shit. Oh, that's great. The Chinese backed down without a fight. How the fuck did Germany puppet this country inside of India like this? I never seen them invading either the Raj or the British. How did they get this? I don't understand this game anymore. Also, the fucking Americans are doing a pacifist run or something like that. They first freed the Chinese and now this state right here seceded and they just let it go. I don't get it. You were supposed to be the bad guy, America. What happened? Voting just got invented in Vietnam in 1886. We might be a bit late, but we're not stopping here. If you wonder what my beautiful Chinese puppet builds, it's nothing, they're not building anything right now. But they have 16 fucking paper mills. Oh damn, we overtook America in GDP a while ago. Didn't see that. And somehow the fucking Germans got the whole entire China into their market. The US just passed the mass conscription law and they can call upon 3,500 battalions. I don't think the entire planet combined has this much divisions. Guess who's in Japan this time? Guess who's in Japan this time? It's a fucking friend. What do they want? To conquer Tokyo. What else do they want? To humiliate the fucking Russians. The big guy can't catch a break, can he? Oh damn, and they are ruled by a black guy. This is the most progressive game of Victoria 3 that I ever played. My little puppet in China started building shit. Can you guess what they want to build? If you answered 24 government administrations, you are right. Oh, and one synthetic plant, of course. The Paris Commune just grew a little bit and the other France just looks very fucking sad. Also, who the fuck thought to make this donation the exact same fucking color? I thought they got puppeted 100 times. Surely it's a great idea to make two great powers the same color, which also are right next to each other. That won't create any confusion, no. Anyway, the British just annexed the entirety of Afghanistan and they are getting their ass kicked by Persia right now. And the Philippines got free, so I acquired a new target. Unfortunately, it is very fucking expensive to puppet them, so I might have to chop them up a little bit. Oh right, if you didn't know, in Victoria 3 the most amount of infamy you can get from conquering a state, depending on how much population and how much GDP it has, it's 25. And as you can see, I am taking 37.5 and that's because I am an unrecognized major power, so we will have to force recognition on somebody. And I think that somebody will be Russia. Just keeping up the tradition of humiliating Russia, am I right? No offense, but they kinda deserve it nowadays. Oh damn. I will actually have to fight all these people if I wanted to have a go at Russia. They have a lot of defensive pacts. Oh no, we're playing the game wrong again. I need to build more construction sectors. Oh great, like 2 Frances weren't enough, now we have 3 Frances. Bruh, these friends smoke that good shit. They're calling themselves an enlightened despot, and their ruler has the title Philosopher King. I am starting to have a little bit of a problem. I'm running out of people that I can put in factories. I only have around 500k available workforce, and that is no bueno. On the positive side of things, I am enacting slavery ban. Bro, are you fucking kidding me? I have 3.6 million slaves. Damn bro, I was just chilling, minding my own business, annexing my little subjects, and then out of a sudden the Dutch East Indies joined my war. Okay, so hear me out. I have 15.5 infamy, and I am in need of a lot of people. And do you know what the Dutch East Indies have? A lot of people. So I'm gonna conquer West Java. This will put me at 15.5 infamy, which means Germany might join. But I think I have this in the bag, so I'm gonna conquer West Java. And I have 15 left maneuvers, with which I'm gonna liberate Bhutan and this little guy right here, so I can complete the conquest of Sumatra. The only thing now is that Germany does not interfere. Oh, that's bad news. Germany just embargoed me. Oh, what the fuck, we have a change of flag. When the fuck did that happen? This one is way cooler though, I like it. And perfect, Germany did not enter the war. My Chinese puppet is losing 200k men to me every single year. I fucking hate my luck sometimes. Russia was literally at war for like 15 years non-stop. When I need them to be at war, they are pacifist out of a sudden. Come on UK, don't you want to humiliate them again? They look very humiliatable. It's been a while, come on, keep it up. Finally, something amazing happened to me. I've been blessed. I have just annexed my vassal Sulu, which had this state right here and this state, and they revolted, and I was annoyed, so I just killed them. And now I realized, because they had those two states, I now get a claim. And look at this. I can claim this state from the Philippines for just 15 infamy. And this one for 9 and this one for 5. This is amazing. I love this. Anyway, I'm first gonna annex this guy right here. And now that we ousted the church, we can get some real schools. The ones which will actually help us to assimilate our population. Ethically, of course, and by choice, by choosing an education. I was just chilling for a little bit, but once again we're forced to act. The Germans are targeting the Philippines, they want to subjugate them. And I don't want to let that happen, so I will have to... jump in the war also. To get those two states from them, because I have claims. And Russia is leaning towards them. This is fucking great. If they join, I will be able to force recognition on them. And I will not have to fight all those countries. And yep, looks like Russia is defending the Philippines. Why are they defending them from me and not from Germany? I don't know. But it is what it is. I can also try to sway the Germans on my side, offering them slavery ban in the Philippines. Oh, and they actually joined. This is actually the best case scenario. Now the Germans and the Russians are gonna fight on this front right here. And I will be able to do a cheesy naval invasion into St. Petersburg. Of course. The game is fucking playing with me again. They let me speak up, getting all cocky, and then when I add the recognized dynam to the war goal list, the Germans fucking dip. I don't know why, but they got very upset when I asked to stay at the big boys table. And now the Russians are bringing 245 troops to this little island here. The thing that upsets me the most is that I used 20 fucking maneuvers to sway the Germans. Could have gotten more shit from this war, otherwise. And the war has started. And now I'm gonna do something a little cheesy. See how I have two navies, one with 44 ships and one with 1 ship. I'm gonna send the navy with the 1 ship first to invade St. Petersburg. I'm gonna put a very small army. I will let 1 day pass. And now I'm gonna do the proper naval invasion with the guy with 35 battalions. And this way, if everything goes right and the Russian navy does not intercept our landing, the first naval invasion will fight the most troops, and when the seconds arrive, it will only find a couple troops or none, and they will land easier. This is a very good trick to use. And our first naval invasion got intercepted. And it looks like the Russians have way better ships than I do. So I don't think I'm gonna be able to land at all. That's a bummer. Oh, never mind. The second invasion went through and it's landing. It only found 4 divisions. Oh. The Russians started raiding our convoys. This is quite bad. I only have 1 navy and I need it. Actually, no. I think I can put it here. Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, their navy is huge. Never mind. I'll just invade the Filipino capital instead. Oh, and the Philippines are actually in a civil war right now. That's even more fucked up because now I cannot take this state because they no longer own it. And I don't think the infamy that I took from selecting this state is refunded, so... that's some bad luck. Okay, I guess this is another bug. Remember how the Philippines were attacked by the US and that made us attack? Well, the war with the US is not here. It didn't happen. And the Philippines are free, so I don't know. Alright, the Philippines have capitulated and now I'm gonna do a little bit more trolling. And for that, I'm gonna naval invade Alaska. Why, you might ask? Because they have no fucking troops in here. And if I open up a front here, they will move troops here, which will make landing anywhere else easier. Jesus Christ, why is the game like this? This bug also has been in the game since the release. And see how Russia wants a treaty port in my little puppet right here? Well, they do not occupy it. Although it's on fire, it's not occupied by Russia. And if you look here, they control 0% of their war goals, which is this one. But besides all of that, because they are now the only country that fights us, my war support is gonna go down to minus 100, although they do not control their war goal, which, if you ask me, is a very fucking game-breaking bug. I think we're fine for now though, because they are losing more war support than I do, but either way, this should be fixed. Although we have lost every single battle pretty much after the Russians sent troops here, we are doing mad fucking damage to them. And as long as they don't push us into the sea, it's gonna be fine. Oh, would you look at that? The Russians have caught on to my tactics and they are naval invading me now. Fortunately for us, they didn't have enough ships for this naval invasion, so they only have 19 offense. Damn, look at those casualties. Also, my plan with Alaska didn't fucking work because they don't seem to fucking care about this land. They are also taking loans, so they might as well just sell it to the US. Look at that. Almost 20k dead Russian for 388 Vietnamese. This is the most insane ratio I ever seen in this game. It's like 1 for 70. Who would have thought the Tonkin naval invasion will be the Russian Gallipoli? We have started to get more war exhaustion than the Russians. And if they are not willing to surrender after reaching 0, I don't think we got this. Oh yes, I also love this bug. Because we lack convoys, we now have negative 2k men on this front, almost. And no, it doesn't seem like the Russians are willing to surrender. And I can't even give them the treaty port if I wanted to. It's invalid because of the civil war in my Chinese puppet. Those fucking bugs, man. If they would have actually had to enforce this war goal, I could have just waited and won. Bro, excuse me, what the fuck? I'm taking minus 10 war support because of events? What fucking events? I didn't read anything. Jesus fucking Christ. And I can't even make a counter offer because they are offering me to surrender and oh my fucking god. Yep, this is fucking annoying. So now we lost. And the Russians did absolutely nothing to win this war. They didn't get the war goal and they couldn't invade us. I think this fucking system is fucking broken. Because if the country you're fighting doesn't have a war goal on you, your war score will eventually tick down to minus 100 if you're fighting a bigger country. Because you eventually are gonna take the casualty requires for you to lose war support faster. And I don't think that's how it should be. If the enemy doesn't have a war goal on you, they should at least need to invade your territory. The Russians literally didn't control any of my fucking states and they still won. So yeah, this actually fucking demoralized me so much that I'm gonna end the video right here. I had fun. Dynam is a very powerful country, as I proved to you. We managed to get 4 worldwide in economies and the 7th place in population. As I said, I had a lot of fun until the Victoria 3 shenanigans made me fucking quit. I don't know, it's kinda sad that I played around 10 hours and I couldn't even finish the campaign. If this video does well and you guys want to see the end of it, let me know down below. So that's it. If you liked the video, don't forget to give it a like and subscribe. And until next time, don't forget, the only thing worse than meeting a British person in real life is having 3 fucking Francis.